In this video, you're going to discover what really happens when you stop eating sugar after age 60, and why just 14 days without it can make you feel years younger. This isn't a fad or a quick trick. It's backed by medical science and proven by real seniors who tried it and saw life-changing results. You'll learn 6 powerful transformations that take place inside your body and mind once sugar is gone. Your energy levels rise and stay steady, your brain feels sharper, your aches and pains ease, you sleep better at night, your skin looks healthier, and even stubborn belly fat begins to shrink. Before we begin, let me know where you're watching from today. Just drop your city or state in the comments. Point 1. Your energy levels finally stabilize and rise. One of the first things you'll notice when you stop eating sugar is that your energy no longer feels like a roller coaster. For many seniors, the day is filled with ups and downs. You feel awake for a short while, then suddenly exhausted, then craving something sweet just to keep going. It becomes a cycle that drains you day after day. But the truth is, this isn't natural aging, it's sugar playing tricks on your body. When you eat foods with added sugar, your blood sugar rises very quickly. Your body responds by pushing out a lot of insulin to bring it down. But this often lowers your blood sugar too much, and that's when you feel drained, shaky, or desperate for another snack. Over time, this constant rise and fall makes you feel more tired, more irritable, and less motivated to do the things you enjoy. The good news is that once sugar is gone, your body quickly learns to use a steadier fuel, fat. Fat burns more slowly and keeps your energy balanced, so you don't feel those sudden crashes anymore. Seniors who've made this change report that within just a week, they wake up with more energy, stay active through the afternoon, and no longer need that extra nap or cup of coffee to get through the day. Imagine being able to enjoy time with your grandchildren, go for a walk, or finish your daily tasks without feeling drained halfway through. That's the freedom steady energy brings. And it starts simply by clearing out sodas, cookies, cakes, juices, and packaged snacks that hide sugar under many different names. Your golden years should be filled with activity, not exhaustion. By removing sugar, you're giving yourself the gift of energy that lasts from morning until night. Point 2. Your mind feels sharper and clearer. After just a few days without sugar, many older adults notice something surprising: they can think more clearly. That constant feeling of fog in your head, forgetting small things, or struggling to focus on a conversation begins to fade away. For years, people assume this is just what happens as we age. But in reality, sugar has a big role in slowing down the brain. Here's why: when you eat sugar often, it causes inflammation in your brain. Think of it like swelling that makes it harder for your brain cells to talk to each other. This disrupts memory, focus, and even mood. Over time, it feels like your brain is heavy, like it's wrapped in a blanket. That's why remembering names, following stories, or concentrating on a book feels harder than it used to. The moment sugar is removed, this inflammation begins to calm down. Your brain can finally breathe again. Studies on seniors show that within 2 weeks of cutting sugar, memory recall improves, focus lasts longer, and mental sharpness returns. Some even describe it as waking up after years of mental dullness. Real stories prove this. Many seniors who gave up sugar were amazed to find they could follow conversations better, remember appointments, and even enjoy reading or puzzles again without losing focus. It's like rediscovering the sharpness you thought you had lost forever. And the best part? The change doesn't take months or years. Your brain starts to improve within days of lowering sugar. Replace sugary snacks with nuts, seeds, or a small portion of berries, and you'll notice how much lighter and sharper your mind feels. Your golden years are not meant to be foggy years. By removing sugar, you give your brain the chance to stay active, alive, and fully present in the moments that matter most. Point 3. Your aches and pains begin to fade. For many seniors, daily joint pain feels like an uninvited guest that never leaves. Climbing stairs, getting out of bed, or even sitting for too long can bring stiffness and discomfort. Most people assume this is simply arthritis or aging that cannot be changed. But the truth is, sugar quietly makes this pain worse. Here's how: whenever you eat sugar, it triggers inflammation in your body. In simple words, it's like setting a small fire inside your joints and muscles. That fire makes arthritis flare up, increases swelling, and adds pressure to already sensitive areas. Over time, every sugary drink, cookie, or slice of cake feeds that fire, leaving you with more stiffness, more pain, and less freedom to move. The moment you stop feeding your body sugar, the fire begins to calm down. Point 4. You finally sleep deeply and wake up rested. One of the biggest complaints I hear from older adults is poor sleep. You lie awake for hours, wake up several times in the night, or feel exhausted even after spending 8 hours in bed. Many people assume this is just part of aging. But sugar is often the hidden reason behind these restless nights. When you eat sugar, especially in the afternoon or evening, your blood sugar rises quickly. This makes your body release stress hormones that keep you alert, almost like having too much coffee. Later, when your blood sugar drops, it often happens in the middle of the night. That's when you suddenly wake up at 2 or 3 a.m., restless or anxious, and find it hard to fall back asleep. Over time, this cycle ruins the deep, healing sleep your body needs. The good news is that within days of removing sugar, many seniors start to fall asleep faster and stay asleep longer. Without the constant spikes and crashes, your body can naturally produce melatonin, the hormone that tells you it's bedtime. You'll find yourself drifting into sleep more easily and waking up fewer times in the night. Seniors who made this change say they finally wake up feeling truly refreshed, with more energy and better moods throughout the day. Simple habits can make this even easier. Avoid sugary snacks at night and replace them with calming choices like herbal tea, a handful of almonds, or warm milk. These not only satisfy late cravings but also support your body's natural sleep rhythm. Imagine lying down and actually resting through the night, no tossing, no turning, no early morning exhaustion. That's what sugar-free living can bring. And when you sleep better, every part of your life, your energy, your memory, your health, improves too. Point 5. Your skin looks fresher and more youthful. As we get older, many people notice their skin changing, wrinkles, sagging, age spots, or that dull, tired look. Most think it's only because of aging or genetics. But sugar plays a much bigger role than most realize. In fact, it directly damages the building blocks of your skin. Here's what happens: when you eat sugar, it attaches to proteins in your skin like collagen and elastin. These are the fibers that keep your skin firm, smooth, and elastic. Sugar weakens them through a process called glycation. This process makes your skin stiffer, drier, and more likely to wrinkle or sag. Over time, the more sugar you eat, the more visible these changes become. The moment you stop feeding your body sugar, this damage begins to slow down. Your skin cells finally get a chance to repair themselves. Within just 2 weeks, many seniors report noticing a healthier glow, softer texture, and fewer breakouts or blotchy spots. Friends and family often comment that they look more refreshed, even without any expensive creams or treatments. Staying sugar-free also improves circulation, meaning more oxygen and nutrients reach your skin. That's why your complexion looks brighter and more alive. Pairing this with healthy foods like colorful vegetables, berries, nuts, and plenty of water gives your skin the tools it needs to rebuild and shine naturally. Think about how powerful this is. You can literally take years off your appearance just by removing sugar. No fancy products, no painful treatments, just a simple lifestyle change. Your skin is the mirror of your health, and when you cut sugar, it shows. Your golden years are meant to be vibrant. Let your skin reflect the younger, healthier you waiting underneath. Point 6. Stubborn belly fat finally starts to shrink. Many older adults struggle with weight gain, especially around the belly. No matter how much you cut back on portions or try to walk more, that stubborn fat around the waist just doesn't seem to move. This is not only frustrating, but also dangerous, because belly fat is linked to higher risks of diabetes, heart disease, and other health problems. And the biggest driver of this belly fat? Sugar. When you eat sugar, especially in the form of sweet drinks, desserts, or processed foods, your liver quickly turns much of it into fat. Unlike fat from healthy foods, this kind of fat tends to collect deep in your abdomen, around your organs. That's why it feels so hard to get rid of, even when you're trying to make healthier choices. The moment you stop feeding your body added sugar, something powerful happens: your insulin levels stabilize. Insulin is the hormone that tells your body to store fat. With less sugar, insulin finally calms down, and your body can switch from fat storage mode into fat burning mode. Within just 2 weeks, many seniors lose 3 to 7 pounds, not just water weight, but actual belly fat. Their waistlines shrink, their clothes fit better, and they feel lighter and more confident. Pairing this with protein-rich foods like eggs, chicken, fish, beans, and plenty of non-starchy vegetables keeps your metabolism strong while supporting healthy muscle. Seniors who make this change often say they no longer feel bloated, heavy, or sluggish. Instead, they notice their bodies feeling lighter and their health markers, like blood pressure and cholesterol, improving. Sugar has been silently keeping that belly fat stuck for years. Once you remove it, your body finally has the freedom to burn fat naturally. This isn't just about looking slimmer, it's about protecting your health and gaining back comfort and confidence. Point 7. Your heart and immune system grow stronger. One of the silent but most dangerous effects of sugar is how it weakens your heart and immune system over time. Seniors who continue to eat a lot of sugar are at higher risk for heart disease, high blood pressure, infections, and slower recovery from illness. But when you cut sugar, your body starts to rebuild its natural defenses. Here's how it works. Sugar causes constant inflammation in your blood vessels, making them stiff and narrow. This raises your blood pressure and puts extra strain on your heart. It also weakens the white blood cells that protect you from infections. That's why many seniors who consume a lot of sugar notice they get sick more often and heal more slowly. The good news is that once you remove sugar, your heart and immune system get immediate relief. Within 2 weeks, blood pressure often improves, circulation gets better, and your immune cells become stronger at fighting off bacteria and viruses. Seniors who have made this change report fewer colds, faster wound healing, and more stamina during daily activities. Adding in heart-healthy foods like leafy greens, beans, oats, and fish gives even more protection. These foods not only fuel your body but also keep your arteries flexible and your immune system ready to defend you. Think of it this way: by cutting sugar, you're not just protecting yourself from the big diseases like heart attacks and diabetes, you're also giving your body the strength to enjoy daily life without being slowed down by constant sickness or worry. Your heart is the engine that carries you through your golden years, and your immune system is your shield. Remove sugar, and both will work harder for you, keeping you strong, safe, and active. Now that you've heard all 6 life-changing results, let's take a moment to put it all together. In just 14 days without sugar, your body can transform in ways that many seniors never thought possible. Your energy levels rise and stay steady, your mind feels sharper and clearer, your joints ache less, your sleep becomes deeper, your skin looks younger, and even that stubborn belly fat finally begins to shrink. Think about what that means for you. Imagine waking up full of energy instead of dragging yourself out of bed. Imagine following conversations with ease, remembering details, and feeling confident in your sharp mind. Picture yourself moving freely without the constant burden of aching knees or stiff joints. Picture looking in the mirror and seeing brighter, healthier skin staring back at you. And most importantly, imagine walking into your doctor's office and hearing better numbers on your health reports: lower blood pressure, healthier weight, improved sugar control. The best part? You don't need expensive treatments, fancy supplements, or complicated diets. All it takes is removing one damaging ingredient: sugar. Your body knows exactly how to heal itself once you give it the chance. Age doesn't have to hold you back. Even after 60, your body can surprise you with its ability to recover and feel young again. So today, I encourage you to take that first step. Clear out the sodas, candies, and hidden sugars in your kitchen. Choose whole foods that fuel your body instead of draining it. Give yourself just 14 days, and watch how much can change. Your golden years should be your healthiest, most joyful years. By saying goodbye to sugar, you're saying yes to energy, freedom, and a life that feels truly yours again.